That's funny. Usher seeks dismissal of herpes suit. Oh shit! Wait a second. There was a whole herpes suit. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here! Hold on. What is this? Forbes? Get the fuck out of here. Usher seeks dismissal of herpes suit. Says plaintiff knew of unprotected sex risk. Bitch, you knew. You know what was up. Usher is asking a Georgia court to dismiss a lawsuit by Laura Helm that alleges he knowingly infected her with herpes simplex 2 virus. Usher claims he owed Helm no duty of care and that she knew of the risk of unprotected sex. Bitch, you knew what was up. You know I got a dirty dick. I put Usher bucks on it that he's lying. Right? All the Usher bucks on it. According Usher bucks. He's out there like tipping bitches with Usher bucks and fucking giving them herpes the same night. Like that dude don't give a fuck. That shit is hilarious. According to Boss-Up, Helm alleges that Usher Raymond exposed her to genital herpes during sexual encounters in 2017 and that he didn't tell her he had been diagnosed with the incurable sexually transmitted disease in 2009 or 2010. She claims she tested positive after experiencing symptoms and reading online reports of Usher's alleged diagnosis. As Jane Doe, Helm first sued Usher in the summer of 2017 for $10 million, Jesus, which then raised to $20 million after she was diagnosed with HSV-2. The complaint was dismissed without prejudice, which meant Helm could refile. She later did in Fulton County Superior Court after changing attorneys. Her suit alleges negligence, fraud, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress and seeks unspecified amount money damages for the physical and emotional injuries sustained because of the diagnosis. In addition to arguing he owed Helm no duty of care, Usher, through his attorney Steve Sadow, also claims Helm could not have asymptomatic before testing positive could have been asymptomatic before testing positive and could have contracted the virus from someone else. He's asking the court to dismiss the case and order Helm to pay his attorney fees. That's tight. Cardi B is not the first person to get sued to sue B over their sexual transmitted not having a disease. So wait, Cardi B has herpes and she got sued too? Damn. Oh, allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly. Fucking Herpes McGee over here. This shit's so funny. From Helm's allegations in her complaint, there is certainly enough to move forward and allow the jury. Could you imagine, though? Could you imagine being like, you have to, first of all, you have to admit that you have herpes for $20 million. Is that worth it? Is it worth admitting to the world that you have herpes for $20 million? Yeah, it is. From Helm's claim that Usher breached his duty of care toward her and whether such breach was the proximate cause of her injuries. Usher's claim that Helm knew the risk of unprotected sex is a bit of a stretch under the state's assumption of risk defense, particularly as it might be difficult to show as required by Georgia law, that the plaintiff had knowledge of the danger, understood and appreciated the risks associated with the danger. Okay, I'm wondering now, did Usher have an outbreak? Like, was there an outbreak? I mean, you can look at someone's genitals and be like, yo, what the fuck's that? What are those bumps, bruh? What the fuck's going on there? All I'm saying is, like, you gotta take a look when you're going in like that. You gotta take. But again, it's Usher. It's Usher. He just tipped you in Usher bucks. You just did this dance for him. You hot and heavy all night. I mean, you might not be checking it out. This is Usher, baby. He ain't gonna give me herpes. And then you wake up and your shit's itchy. That's rough. So Cardi B has herpes too. I don't know. Cardi B is not the first person to get sued over say. So wait, how long ago was this? This is from 2018. So this is a while ago. I wonder if she ever was it dismissed. Okay, so hold on. So let's get to the bottom of it. A lawsuit filed against Usher over sexual battery allegations has reportedly been dismissed in the Los Angeles court. But this was in Georgia. I don't think I'm spelling Georgia right. Usher herpes case is closed for good after accuser drops $20 million lawsuit for the second time as they reach an amicable resolution. Oh, shit. He paid her. He's like, how much to make it go away? Damn. The Georgia woman who accused Usher of giving her herpes has dropped a lawsuit against him for the second time after a pair reached an amicable resolution. Well, there you go, friends. He's like, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. I mean, you know, who knows what's real and what's not. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but, you know. Love may come and go, but herpes lasts forever. I had a friend who wrote that on someone's wall, and it was funny because the one girl that it was the couple who lived in the house, she knowingly got herpes so these two could be together, and my friend didn't know that they had herpes, and then they broke up like a couple months later. Light chuckle, then I will low soft tone answer back with razor bumps. But it sounds more like Elvis when you think about it. I guess. I mean, I don't know. You know, like I don't know. I don't get the reference. You might have to explain. You know, I'm slow. You know, I'm slow, son. You know, I'm slow. Hold on. Cardi B lawsuit. VD. Cardi B wins $4 million in liable lawsuit against YouTuber. Oh shit. A defamation lawsuit. Damn, for what? Hold on. So wait. Oh hell no. You lie like that? I wouldn't lie. Atlanta jury awarded $3 million in punitive damages and attorney fees on Tuesday in her libel suit against celebrity gossip vlogger Tasha K. The award comes on top of $1.25 million that jurors awarded on Monday after finding Tasha K, whose real name is Latasha Kibi, liable on counts of defamation, invasion of privacy, infliction of emotional distress. Cardi B's 2019 lawsuit claimed the YouTuber had begun a campaign of making blatantly defamatory statements about the rapper to promote Kebi's gossip website for personal financial gain. The 2018 claimed the rapper's then unborn child had intellectual disabilities. Oh, fuck. And that she prostituted for a living, got herpes, and took Molly and cocaine. Okay. You know, at least one of those statements is true. At least one of those statements are true. I'm probably guessing more the cocaine and Molly thing. I mean, strippers have to stay numb. They stay numb. Nothing against sex workers, friends. God bless them. The world needs them. Get out there, men, ladies, fucking them days. Get out there and satisfy those urges. Other people's urges for money, that is. The suit also accused Kebi of claiming on Instagram that Cardi B was just a Grammy-nominated prostitute running around spreading her herpes. It said the YouTuber has become obsessed with slandering plaintiff in the last 14 months. Kebi has put out at least 23 videos regarding plaintiff. Holy shit. That's a strong statement, son. The federal jury in the Modern District of Georgia, where Kibi lives, awarded $1 million on Monday to cover Cardi B's pain, suffering, and reputational damage, as well as another $250,000 for medical expenses for those herpes. On Tuesday, the jurors ordered Kibi to pay an additional $1 million in punitive damages on her and her company, Kibi Studios LLC, to pay another $500,000 on top of that. Kibi is required to reimburse Cardi B for the personal cost of bringing the lawsuit, a total of $1.4 million. Let's just say that. That brings the total verdict to $4.1 million, as confirmed by Cardi B's lawyer, Lisa F. Moore. Sadir Sabak, who represented Kibi in the case, issued a terse statement to Variety. We disagree with the verdict and we will be filing an appeal. Cardi B, in a statement to Variety, said, after almost 4 years of repeated libel and slander against me, being able to walk away from this victorious brings me great happiness. During this trial, all of you have learned about the darkest time in my life. That moment in time was fueled by the vile, disgusting, and completely false narratives that were repeatedly and relentlessly being shared online. I thought I would never be heard or vindicated, and I felt completely helpless and vulnerable. I have never taken for granted the platform that my fame allows me to have, which is why for over 3 years I dedicated every resource I had to seek justice. Damn. So, okay, guys. I don't want to be sued, but so Cardi B does not have herpes. And she's a beautiful nut sacks. That's what I get. See, that's what I get. I broke my bracelet. That was my soda stone or whatever that called. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, the YouTuber put false allegations of Cardi B having STD, but then Cardi B and one that YouTuber is now against the ropes because she owes. Yeah. Make sure you put allegedly. Why do you think I started doing that lately? Allegedly, the prostitution, the cocaine, and tricky men and robbing them. That's all true. X video has the evidence. Not that I have seen it, but allegedly I heard. That's what happens when you talk about her WAP in a negative light. Yeah. Don't get that wet ass pussy angry, son. Man, that's what happened. She brought a libel lawsuit against my bracelet, son. Shit. That sucks. I had that thing for months. Oh, well. There it is. It ran its course because I was talking shit on Cardi B's WAP. Allegedly. Allegedly, folks. Allegedly. So wait, so there's there's videos of her. Cardi B defends old video about drugging and robbing men. Oh, here we go. The LA Times. Cardi B admits it.
The hashtag surviving Cardi B trends on Twitter after Cardi B admitted she used to drug men and then rob them when she was a stripper.
I drugged up and I robbed them.
And even though she's getting tons of hate, she doesn't.
I drugged them and then I robbed them. Woo, that WAP, son. I'm that blur they love to hate. I'm that blur they hate to love, and I love it. Okay?
Doesn't seem to care. We're talking the latest with Cardi B right now, so stay right here.
Stay right here, folks. We're talking the latest.
How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. This Cardi news is some serious stuff, and we're going to get into it all. But first, make sure to click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. That way, you're always the first one to know the tea. Okay, now let's get into everything going down with Cardi. Over the weekend, Cardi B took to Instagram Live, as she typically does, to address a lot of hate and harassment she's been receiving lately about the fame she's reached. Cardi has had quite the come up in the past year, with her record-setting album and the fact she won a Grammy, her new Netflix show, and the fact she's about to start in her first feature film that people are still coming for her because of it. While making this emotional plea to people, Cardi went as far to share that when she was a stripper, she used to drug and rob men for money in order to survive.
I had to go strip. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna me? Yeah,
Since Cardi admitted that on social media, people everywhere have been outraged. And although I am a Cardi fan, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize she should have never done this in the first place, and at the very least, even if she did have to do it to survive, she should have never admitted it on Instagram. After Cardi's shocking revelation.
That's true. There's tons of crimes that I've done in the past. You think I'm going to admit that shit on fucking allegedly? Allegedly, there was crimes that I've committed in my lifetime. You think I'm going to admit that shit here on fucking Twitch? Or on fucking Instagram? Fuck no. I've done some shit, son. Y'all don't even know the shit I've done. And you'll never know. This is what makes men right important. Yelling at the top of my lungs at the Look, I know what X videos is, Samo. Okay? I'm a cisgendered male, heterosexual man, alright? I know what X videos is. That's why we're going to Hooters. See, that's women's empowerment, right? Where they can admit it and with millions and millions of dollars and continue their career to come pick up your girl. Look, Cardi B's fine, okay? She's hot, so whatever. She can do whatever she wants. She's hot. She's a minority. She's rich. She's women empowerment with that WAP. She's got it okay. She can say whatever she wants. She's good. This is America. This is America. But she can't get an abortion in 13 states. Ooh. Where are all the victims? It's time to bring them down. Should I go dig it up? Like, get the victims and start interviewing them and just we'll start getting them on the podcast. Listen, I don't care that much, but that is kind of fucked up. But still, I mean, this is the thing. This is why prostitution should be legal, right? This is why prostitution, all that shit should just be legal. So none of this shit happens. None of this shenanigans can happen, right? If you go to a respectable brothel and you pay the price, you pay the toll. Everybody's medically checked up and up to date. Everybody got their shots, right? Everybody's up to date and ready to go. And we don't have to worry about this shit. We don't have to worry about fucking Cardi B drugging motherfuckers and stealing their wallet. You don't have to worry about prostitutes coming up dead in alleys. We don't have to worry about, fucking, SA and DV and all this shit that goes along with it. It's just safer. Only after the statutes of limitation are up by law am I going to be boasting and bragging my criminal career. Samo was on the dark web, like selling drugs. Samo was like hacking stuff. That's his crimes. Samo was out there like fucking hacking Bitcoin wallets. That's what Samo was doing. Hacking Bitcoin wallets. Oh shit, I don't know. That's probably rude to assume that you're hacking Bitcoin wallets. Probably Dogecoin wallets. Ooh, what's up now?
Out in the street, they call it murder.
All right. I didn't know about this stuff though.
And the hashtag surviving Cardi B started trending in an attempt to compare her to R. Kelly. If you're not up to speed on the disgusting acts of R. Kelly, Lifetime released a docuseries about the abuse he inflicted on women called Surviving R. Kelly. People are tweeting things like, this whole situation ain't looking good for her. Like, men really need to speak on this because many men are being raped and they scared to speak out. But when R. Kelly raped those women/teenagers, y'all did something. So why ain't nothing happening?
Okay. Who is she raping? First of all, where does the R word fall into this? She's literally fucking just robbing people, just drugging them. Like, those are terrible crimes on their own. But who's getting raped here? Why did it go there? Cardi B promised them that WAP and I believe they should get what they paid for. And that's all I'm saying, Your Honor. Yeah, well, women's empowerment, son. Yeah, I'm all for it. And she's good looking doing it too. So good for her. Good for her.
Real quick, I feel the need to pause and remind people Cardi did not admit to raping anyone.
Thank you.
She only said drug and rob. I know that is also horrible and inexcusable behavior, but I think it's important we remember her actual words. Anyway, other people said things like, I hope one day you realize that you did while you'll be in prison. #surviving Cardi B. And why isn't anyone talking about Cardi B and her drugging men and then robbing them? Like, if this were a man, for example, this would be a different story.
That's true, right? Now that's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Why is it that Cardi B can admit to millions of people that she drugged and robbed them, but Bill Cosby has to go to prison? Just kidding. Fuck Bill Cosby. Pudding in the roofies and the pudding pop. No. And by the way, Bill Cosby's not in prison anymore. He's out. But it's when we have Bill Cosby to think this conversation will never take place. Well, I again, there is a weird situation here, and I'm guessing it's because of the years of the patriarchy. This is a man's world. I'm guessing that's why we've socially now it's acceptable for women's empowerment. She's a bad bee. She's wet ass pussy. Owning it. And I guess it's just years of the patriarchy, right? I guess women are just over it, and people are willing to accept and look the other way when people of the fair sex is sounds misogynistic too. Fairer sex, that sounds pretty misogynistic. That don't sound good. When the people who claim to be women or who not claim, what's that called? What's it called when they're like, I'm a woman? Identify. People identify as women. So I guess we can blame the patriarchy, folks. That's what we're doing here. I don't know. That does seem fucked up, but I think if we're talking about equality, right, then everybody has to pay the same price. And we can't just be sitting here. This person gets off because she's a she. I can see that. I kind of see why people would be upset about that. But again, he was trying to buy a prostitute illegally, and if we think about it, again, it comes down to we as a society have decided that sex, even though sex is like a natural driving force in humanity, we've decided that we cannot barter that. Even though people don't want to admit they watch X video, like Samo did over here. Allegedly, Samo knows has seen some videos on X videos. Allegedly. We're not allowed to watch porn. We're not allowed to see boobs on regular TV. We have to hide in this weird what do you call it? What do you call this? Not paganistic. What is that called? We have to pretend like nobody's out here, rubbing one out to pornography. We have to pretend like sex is this super sacred thing that can only be in behind closed doors and shit. It's like we've held sex to this regard here in America. So like fucking you know, prostitution can't be legal because of some weird moral, you know, quandary that we've put ourselves in. And again, we especially coming back to the whole abortion thing that we just are going through right now in the United States with the Supreme Court. You know, it's like we've sort of put this weird moral stance on sex and procreation and shit. So I feel like it all comes down to like, why are we doing that? Why are we? Who gives a fuck? Who's fucking who? And who's getting rid of what thing that grows inside of it? Who cares if people are paying for sex? I think it's a lot better to have sex available to people and rather than not. We all know what happens to incels. They end up fucking becoming mass shooters. Legendary killer. Oh shit. I need some more followers. Some more primes. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. All right, Samo, do your thing, baby. Boom, banned. All right. So we know what's going on with Cardi B.
Waiting for Surviving Cardi B. Finally, you really admitted to drugging and robbing men. No excuses. You deserve jail time, not fame. I'm trashing all of your music I own. Disgusting. It's worth mentioning that even through all of this hate, several Barty Gang members continue to defend and back her on social media, which of course has just caused more mayhem between them and Nicki Minaj's fan base, the Barbs. There has been a lot of back and forth going on, and if you had any question about how Nicki feels about her fans trashing Cardi over her recent revelation, I think it's safe to say she's here for it. As she recently tweeted, "My fans are an obsession. Love you guys." While I find this to be a major problem for Cardi, she's somehow not letting this get her down. She recently tweeted saying, "I'm that bitch they love to hate. I'm that bitch they hate to love, and I love it."
Well, there you go. She don't give a shit, and she's fine with it. So, all right. So, where were we? All right, let's finish up this Rihanna video, shall we?
Rihanna said in her previous interview with Vogue, "Balance is one of my biggest challenges and always has been. And now there's another human being coming into the play. It changes what it means again. Still, I have businesses that aren't going to run themselves. My mom handled the three of us with not even close to the amount of resources that I have, so I can absolutely do it." If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe on our...
Well, there you go. Rihanna's baby. She's going to name it Noah. It's going to grow up in Barbados. And she's not going to name it some weird name. And she's not going to be drugging men in strip clubs. And she's going to move them away from the horrors of Hollywood and show business. So, good on you, Rihanna. Let's get in these comments. That's wonderful, Rhea. Rhea is so normal. No surgeries, no flashing, no showing off her wealth. Humble and down to earth. She's only celeb I relate to. She even gave her baby a normal name. Love her. She's not only beautiful, but she's smart. God bless them both. May God continue to bless the beautiful young family. I absolutely love the plan they've got set out for Noah. Congrats now on a beautiful